Okay, now then listen. So obviously I just did like starter tier list, like base forms, but now I've seen one full of every single form of them or whatever. I didn't mean to move this. You go right back here somewhere, there or whatever, who cares? Oh my gosh, I keep moving it. Wait a second, let me just restart it. Okay, it's all back. Bro. Okay, I'm back now. So obviously I'm gonna keep it as SABCD, and I can't really be bothered to change it. You know what? Let me actually change it. Let me change it. I want to show my dedication to the video. So let me change it. So obviously S is godly. Like it's like it's just almost perfect. It's like perfection. Godly. It's just godly perfection. That's what it is. Like there's nothing you can like. You can't change it. Like it's just perfect the way it is. Like there's nothing you can do. Like that's it. Then the next one, A is like it's it's imperfect. Like it could just a little bit more to be godly. So almost almost godly is, I feel like almost god tier, because it's not even godly. It's almost god tier, Then D is ass. Like ass is like, I already said it. Ass is like when you're absolutely garbage or whatever. Then B is like, obviously B is mid. It's just directly in the middle. So like it's good, good but not great, Good but not great, Yeah. Could have really just typed in mid or whatever. Now then C could be ass but has some but has um but has some good in it. Don't see the need to change the colors. So let's start from Bulbasaur. And Bulbasaur is ass. I don't care. It looks ugly as hell. Literally the worst one from that trio. Now then we got Venusaur. You see Venusaur? It's Bulbasaur. Yeah, it's literally the exact same Pokemon. But look, the flower's blooming. I like the concept about it. Like the flower gives it like photosynthesis energy and all of that, C6H2O plus something. Like I like that. I like that. What is it? 6 CO2 and all of that. I like that. So you see, it has some good in it, because I like the story behind it. Like you see this thing. This thing has some story behind it. Like it has some lore. I really like lore. That's why I like One Piece, because One Piece is full of lore. But the law can't save it. Like the law, it literally is still really ugly. It's literally an ugly ass Pokemon. Now you see this one, the G Max form is also very ugly. So it's also, you can see I don't really like Venusaur, and then the Mega Evolution. Oh man, C is also going in this. It deserves to be there. Like most of his line is garbage. The only redeeming feature of it is Ivysaur. Next up is Charmander. Charmander is good but not great. Like it's not almost god tier. It's really not. Like compared to like other like base form starters, it could be almost god tier. But in the grand scheme of things, bro, it's mediocre. Next up is Charmeleon. Same thing, the same thing as Charmander, but just darker and taller and a bigger spike on its head. Next up is Charizard. Bro, Charizard is too hyped up at this point. I can care less. The G Max form, I think I need another tier, because good not but not great, and then jumping straight to God tier is crazy. What have I done? What have I done? So add a row below a new one. Let's see. What would be between almost God tier but good but not great? Let me just give me some time to think. I'll be back. Exquisite is going to be the new tier, because exquisite just shows that you're just exquisite. I don't know, like you're exquisite, and that's why I'm putting this G Max for. It's going into exquisite. It's just nice. Now this one right here, blue is my favorite color. I love blue fire. It's going into almost god tier. Man, this is just another Charizard, but you see, this Charizard is mediocre to me. But this one right here, the Mega Y or whatever, I think it's Y, it's another exquisite one. I think it can be right here. Charizard is going to the top of this. Just move. And then let's see, Charmeleon obviously is above that. Now, if you see in the ass tier, like obviously there's still a level of ass that is unobtainable. So you have to see that the one that is, I think, it's in order, you know. Yeah, it is. It is. Um, what's it called? Squirtle. Squirtle's good, but I love Squirtle though. Like Squirtle could get into exquisite, but I feel like I would be disrespecting the other two by putting Squirtle there. So like, he's not exquisite. Same thing with War Turtle, like water, whatever. He's not exquisite, but you see. Let me get back to G Max. Blastoise is, bro. Blastoise is cold. I don't even care. Maybe I have to have another tier because you see Blastoise, he's exquisite, but he ain't exquisite if you know what I mean. Like he's like he's exquisite, like that's what he is. Like he's almost there, but he's not really exquisite. So like I can change it, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I can just do that. Oh, thank you. Exquisite. Yeah, that's how you spell it. So it's like almost exquisite, but you're not really that. And I'm changing the color to blue to represent Blastoise. So it's going into exquisite. Why is it underlining it? It's probably because it's not a freaking word, isn't it? Okay, Gmax Blastoise almost got to above what's this called? It may even be God tier, you know. It may even be God tier. Realistically, looking at all the rest of them, bro, it's God tier. Who am I kidding myself? It's God tier. Like, look at Blastoise. That's how I'm talking about. Look at the line already. Like, they were all in good, but not great. But the fact that it was able to jump into God tier, godly perfection. And realistically, looking at that Blastoise, in my eyes, there is nothing you can change about that Blastoise. It is perfect the way it is. It is. It's just perfect. This one right here, it's exquisite, bro. It's not God tier. It's not almost God tier. Oh yeah. I don't need to add another one. This one's ass. This is top of. It's bottom. If I could put it down there, it would be down there. I hate this whole evolution line. I can't even put. It has no good in it whatsoever. It's just a stinky line. Next one is Cyndaquil. It realistically, it could be ass, but it has some good in it. You understand? Because like most, I'm not even gonna get into that, but it could be ass, but it has some good in it. Like it's just the definition of that. Because the fire, if it didn't have the fire on its back, you know damn well it would be an ass. Same thing with Quilava. Like Quilava is literally the same thing for me. Like it could be ass, but it has some good in it. But it is above Cyndaquil, real obviously. Typhlosion, good but not great. Like I'm not, because I know if the fire though, it's just not great. Okay, now this one is a squishes. For me, it's an upgrade. Like I just like the ghostly flames and all that. What's it called? This guy has to go down. And I'm not gonna lie, I do like Squirtle more than Charizard, but I like water types mostly. But you can see here it's about to change because I don't really care for these guys. This could be ass, but it got some good in it. This straight up ass. And then for Alligator, it's good but not great. Trico, I think those are some of my least. No, I can't even say that because the new gen ones get a bit stinkier. You know, like new water types. Like they were good at first. They were just getting good. They reached Greninja, and then it started going downhill. Trico, it's good but not great. You know, it's not crazy or anything. Yeah, it's not crazy. For Alligator, it's above Quillfish or whatever. Um, Sceptile now. You see Sceptile. That hair on the back of his head. It's given Super Saiyan 3. Like, look at the Super Saiyan 3 on the back of his head. It's going into exquisite. And that red, I just like that new addition of the red. And Sceptile is exquisite. Mega Evolution Sceptile. If you facing forward, he's exquisite. Facing backwards, bro, he's exquisite, you know. I'm putting this down. I like normal Sceptile more than Mega Sceptile, I think. No, I don't. So it's this. Chicken could be ass, but let me be realistic. It's no. This could be ass and has some good in this. This is generally the worst. It's so disgusting. Now, what is Combuskin? But Blaziken, bro, that's a squishish. And then, oh my gosh, Mega Blaziken, almost got tier. Almost got. Look at him. Look at the upgrade he had. He got new trousers. Like, look at his trousers and his hairstyle. It's too cold. If someone told me that was a legendary Pokemon, and I've never like, I've only watched like one season of Pokemon, I would believe them. Mudkip. Mudkip's good, but it's not great or anything. It's like a whatever Pokemon. Marshtomp. It's a worse version of Mudkip, I'm not gonna lie. It could be ass, but it has some good in it, because that's the Mudkip in it speaking. But then you get to this thingy, and Swampert is squishes. This thingy, right, steroid Swampert could be ass, you know, like literally, like if it wasn't a water type, I can't lie, it would definitely be an ass. Not saying water types can't go an ass, but if it honestly, that thing is so ugly. Nah, it's ass. Like, what am I talking about? I can't even see any good in it. I was trying to see the best in it. I just couldn't. Turtwig. Bro, Turtwig's mid as hell. So, like, it's not ass. It's not ass. It's not ass because Bulbasaur's ass and Turtwig's better than that. And it's just mediocre. There's gonna be a lot of them mediocre. Turtwig, I mean, what's his name? Bro, who cares what his name is? He's an ass. Torterra, he's a squishish, man. He's a squishish, like he's just a squishish, like it's just the mate, like oh whatever. Like he's literally the world. He has a world on his back, like he really doesn't. But I feel like I could live on his back and live a good life, and that's why he's going there. And also this monkey man, he could live on his back as well. Bro, he's in it squishish. Like look at he's Monferno. He's like Monferno. This is guy. Let me put. Maybe I might need a new tier. When I'm arranging it, I might need a new tier. Monferno, it's the blue. Like literally, if he didn't have the blue around his eyes, he would be in mid. The blue around his eyes put him into that tier. I don't mean to put this guy here, but he was gonna be in here when I did get to him. So you know, okay. This guy right here, how do I forget his name? Inferno. Inferno needs a mega evolution. Like if you got a mega evolution, he'll be godly perfection. But sadly, he can't make it past that. Piplup. Okay, Primplup. He could be ass. Like realistically, he could be ass. But you can see the good in him. Like you can see his mini crown forming. He's getting like the strong ass fins or whatever. So you can see the good in him. This right here, like if he had a mega, I would say he's godly perfection. But even without the mega, he's godly perfection. Like there's no way he isn't. Wait, what? Where was he? Bro, I don't care. So he's going in godly perfection. Snivels. Snivels is good but not great. He ain't crazy or anything. Same Superior. What's his name? The fact that I don't even know his name, just I can't even remember it. Like he's just going into good be ass. Like them legs are so disgusting. Like it's just the way the legs look like that right there. And then this guy, I know people don't like Superior, but I'm not people. I think Superior is an exquisite man. It's not exquisite. The whole pig line's going into ass. I don't like them. Do what could be ass, but I see the good in it, you know. So I gotta put it here. This thing right here. It's good, but it ain't anything crazy. It's just like a whatever Pokemon, you know. Samurott. Okay, now listen. I played like the Pokemon games on the Wii. Like I don't remember. Is it Black and White or something? I played it on the Wii. And I remember that one Samurott walking around, and I loved this guy. I loved him. Same thing with the other people in his line. I loved that. But Samurott, looking at it objectively from now, I have to admit, he could be ass. Like I really want to put him in great, like good but not great. But he doesn't even deserve to be mediocre because he's not mediocre. He's less than mediocre, and it's a sad thing to say. But luckily, he got an upgrade that deserves to be in exquisite because that the black that they added and the red on him just perfectly contrasted the blue and the mustache, whatever it is, beard, whatever. This guy, okay, well, for one, his other two evolutions are ass. Like, I don't even need to explain it. This guy, he could be ass, but I see the good in him. Like, he had a lot of potential. It's just sad that they actually hurt him, because literally, like, okay, I can understand the middle starter looking ugly. A lot of middle starters are ugly. Look at Combuskin, but at least Combuskin has a glow up to evolve it into Blaziken and maybe even Mega Blaziken. But Chespin, I feel so bad for him, because even after going through that sad middle stage, he evolves into Quilladin. Quilladin's so ugly, like so ugly. This it's not really anything, is it? It doesn't even deserve to be in this tier. I don't really think, is this tier good but not great? I feel like could be ass but has some good in it, but nah, I don't care. Fennekin, Fennekin's Fennekin's whatever, you know. I wouldn't necessarily say it's ass, but I wouldn't say it has some. It doesn't really have any good in it either. It's just let me. I need to make a new tier list. So not a new one. I'd row below this one. This one's gonna be called the indifferent tier. Indifferent means I don't care about you. I don't care. I don't care. Like, that's it. So I don't care about this Pokemon. It means nothing to me. Like, it's such a boring ass Pokemon. Like, there's nothing going on here. Delphox, it's not a boring Pokemon. I can see the good in it. It has some good in it. Maybe they kind of fumbled the bag when they made it stand up. Like, you know, for me, I don't even care about bipedal Pokemon. But if you're gonna make it bipedal, at least make it good. Froakie, Froakie's good, but he's not great or anything. Same thing with this guy. I forgot his Frogadier. He's honestly, he's. I don't care about him realistically. He's literally just like, he's the forgettable one. Like, you remember Froakie because he's cute, then Greninja and everything. Greninja's cold, but this guy you just forget. But like, he's even in the line. Like, he is cool though. I'm not gonna lie, but if I'm thinking about it, I always think about Greninja. Greninja's going in a Squishish, like, obviously. Greninja is cold, and then Ash Greninja is exquisite. No. Ash Greninja is almost god. Oh my gosh. Ash Greninja, just because of the anime made him too cold. He's going into godly perfection. Obviously, he's above, Empoleon's not in godly perfection, it's almost god tier. Next one, Rowlet. Rowlet, I couldn't give a damn about him. This guy is ass. And then, luckily for this guy, Decidueye, exquisite. It can go into exquisish. I'm gonna rearrange the tier list when I'm done, but he can go into exquisish. Now then, the new version of Decidueye. When I first saw him, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was clapped. But after like playing through Pokemon Legends Arceus, I think it's the best Pokemon game. Oh my gosh, he's got to go into good but not great. Like, after seeing him moving about, it's mostly like that with most of them. Because when I first saw I first but is what's his name? Typhlosion, the first one. When I first saw him without his fire, I thought he was clapped. When in the game with his fire on and he's moving about, he looks cold. Litten, I love Litten. It's good, but it's not great or anything, is it? Nah. Then Torracat. You see, they were doing something here. Like, these two, Litten into Torracat, I could see what they were doing. They were doing something good. Like, if the third evolution was like on all fours, oh man, that could have made it into Exquisite just based off how Incineroar looks. Because Incineroar, like, realistically, it could be ass, but I can see the good in it. If it was bipedal on all fours, I mean quadrupedal on all fours, bro, that would have been cold. Poplio, I don't care about it. Brion, it's another one I don't care about. You know, Primarina, like, let me explain Primarina. For one, it was a letdown for me because I was expecting I don't know what I was expecting with Poplio. Because it was water type, I was expecting something I would love. I don't give a damn about Primarina. I don't care about premium. It's not ass though. It's a nice looking Pokemon, I have to admit. And I couldn't put it in. It could be ass, but has some good in it because it's not. It couldn't be ass because it's so beautiful. It's good but not great. Let me be realistically. It's just that it was a letdown for me. Grookey, Grookey, for me Grookey is good but not great in it. Um, bro, I don't care about this guy. He's ugly as hell, bro. He is so ugly, bro. Like he's going in ass. Like a lot of the grass type, but grass type for me it tends to be the worst type anyway. Next one is this. I know people like this, but just looking at it based off the picture, just that little tiny picture I can see, it could be ass. Has some good in it. Now then, this Rillaboom guy, people love Rillaboom. He's ass, bro. I don't care. He's ass. Now then, it's time for School Bunny. School Bunny. Look at him in all his majesty. He really saved that generation for me. He's good but not great. Like, let me be realistic. Now the next thing, Raboot. Bro. Raboot. I just love Raboot. This guy's a little ninja. He's an Squishish. I don't care. Next up is G-Max Cinderace. I love that. I'm putting that in exquisite. It's an exquisite ass Pokemon. Look at it. And I like the face on the fireball and everything. Next up is Cinderace. Cinderace is I like Cinderace. I like Cinderace. It's good. It's not great. Sobble. Now listen. Sobble is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's not great, but it's beautiful. But this thingy is ass, and Inteleon is ass. Biggest letdown of all time. Such a big letdown. Even this thingy, ass. Then there's this thing I don't care about it. There's nothing going on with Sprigatito. Such a mid Pokemon. Then there is him, the red man. I don't know his name, forgot his name, but he's a nice looking Pokemon. He's not exquisite, he's not exquisite, so he deserves to go into good but not great. And now Duckman. Duckman is perfect. Duckman is genuinely, he's just look at the look on his face. Look at him. He's perfect. Now then, you can obviously see my biasness here. The water types tend to be on the top level, but blue is my favorite color. Then the grass types, but the grass types tend to be the worst ones anyway. It's not even based on color, whatever. Grass ones just tend to be worse. And then the fire types, bro, fire types are cool, but I'm not crazy about them, like whatever. Now then, it's time to rearrange it. So Godly Perfection, just there. Blaziken is better than Mega Charizard, and this guy is better than Mega Charizard. So that's good. Now then, Exquisite. Blastoise is the best one here. I'm putting him here, I don't care. Grass Nigger is definitely the worst one on Exquisite, but being the worst on Exquisite still means you're better than most people on the list. Now then, Exquisite needs to be changed around. So Greninja, I like Greninja more than Blastoise, so Greninja's going there. Then Swampert, I'm not crazy about Swampert, but he has to go further up. This guy has to go further down. Bro, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave comments if you have any disagreements about my video or whatever. Okay, bye. And remember, like and subscribe. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but like and subscribe.